What's up guys, my name is Samuel and today we're going to be making some Nigerian cuisine. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make pounded yam and Ewedu soup. So let's get to it. These are all the ingredients on the screen that you're going to need today. First, you're going to place your chicken breast on a cutting plate. We're going to use a knife to cut it into multiple pieces. It doesn't really matter how big or small you cut it, by the way. As I said, it doesn't matter how big or small you cut it. You could also use any chicken you want. It doesn't really matter. Or you could also use beef too, or even fish. Protein. Here, I'm going to be using chicken breast. Okay, so you're going to place all of your chicken on a bowl with clean hands. Alright, you need to wash your hands before you cook. Never forget to wash your hands with soap and water. Okay, after you place all of your chicken inside a bowl, you're going to add all the seasoning. Here we're going to use thyme. Open it up. There we go. Alright, so we're going to pour some of our thyme in there. That's about 1 tablespoon of thyme. And then we're going to use our all-purpose seasoning. I'm using Adobo all-purpose seasoning here. You can use any brand of all-purpose seasoning you want. They're basically all the same thing. That's about 1.5 or 2 tablespoons. You're also going to use ginger. I use grounded ginger when I'm making this, but you can also buy some actual ginger yourself and cut it all up with a knife and then put it in there. It's gonna get softer when you cook it, so it's gonna be easier to integrate it with the chicken. But it's better if you use grounded ginger, or for me anyways. This is what it's gonna look like when you mix it. It looks pretty good. I do see for myself. I actually added a little bit of salt and pepper, but I didn't record it. But yeah, just adding to let you guys know. So when you get your pot out, you're gonna put it in the pot, and you're gonna spread it out at the bottom, just to cook a little bit more evenly. Also, you're gonna turn the stove on and put it on around medium or medium high heat. You're gonna put about 1/4 of a cup of water. It goes about half a cup of water. How watery your stew is gonna be also depends on you. Actually all to your preference. For me, this is how much water I normally use. So you're gonna get yourself 1 Scotch bonnet and 1 onion. You're gonna chop it all up, and this is how it should look like, about that big. Just gonna pour some oil. It's about 1 tablespoon, I could say. You could add more oil if you want also, but this is how much I need. Oh, I made a little mess. So you're gonna put the chopped up ingredients into the pot. Then also mix in your chopped tomatoes. Side note, by the way, guys, if you wanna, there's also a way to make your stew more smoother. If you want your stew to be a little bit more smoother, you're gonna blend all of the things that we chopped, like for the tomatoes, the onions, and the Scotch bonnet. You could just blend that in a blender, and it's gonna make your stew more smoother. But for me, I like it a little bit more chunkier, a little to my taste. I like it a little bit more chunkier, so this is how I do it. So here, as you can see, you're gonna add thyme, all-purpose seasoning, and salt. And when you do that, you're gonna mix it up. Gonna mix it all up together in there in the pot. You guys have to keep mixing it until you see it starts to boil, and it starts to get a little bit, the oil and the water starts to get a little bit more liquidy. As you can see with the bubbles, it's already started to boil. And now that it's boiling, we're gonna cover it up on low heat for about, let it simmer for about 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. Now let's see. Okay, it's about right. Now it's about, yeah, we could say it's about done here. And that's all with the soup. Okay, now for the ewedu, the leafy part of the soup itself, we're gonna get some frozen green malokia. I don't really know how to pronounce it right. You're gonna microwave it for about 6 minutes, and then when you're done with that, you're gonna put it in your blender. You don't have to blend it for a specific amount of time. You just have to blend it until it gets to the right consistency you want. You can make it super sticky, or it could be really light as you blend it, or it could be more thick or lighter. Not sticky, thick or lighter. Yeah, for me, I already have a consistency I like, so as you keep on making it, that's something you figure out with time as you keep on making it. See, that's another thing, that's the main thing I like about this dish, the amount of free range you have with it. After you're done with that, you're gonna place it into a pot. It's really sticky, so it's gonna be hard getting all of the leaf, all of the all of it into the pot. Well, we have more than enough here, so we're good. Then turn the stove on. It's about medium heat. And let it boil. You're gonna know if it's boiled when you see bubbles. And now that we see bubbles, as the bubbles keep on popping, the oil is gonna come up to the top. It looks like water, but it's actually oil. It's gonna come up to the top, and when you see that, then you know it's ready for some seasoning. Now you put some salt, chicken known seasoning, and some ground hot pepper. Gotta have some spice. Gonna mix it all in. Over time, it's gonna get darker. Let's say about around 2 minutes, you should be done with the soup. After you mix all the seasoning in there, just let it cook for about 2 minutes. Okay. And now we're gonna make the pounded yam. You're gonna boil some water in a pot, and also some extra water in a kettle. You're gonna use the extra water as you keep adding more flour and keep making the pounded yam. So you're gonna place the flour into the pot, to the boiling water. You're gonna mix it all up. As you keep mixing, it's not gonna take very long. The flour is gonna soak up all of the water. So that's why you need extra water to make it more smoother, and you can also make it bigger if you want, or more lighter or more thicker. As you add more water, it's gonna get more lighter and softer, but as you add more of yam flour, it's gonna get more thicker, stronger. I like mine fairly thick, so to me that's the best consistency you can have with pounded yam. But everybody has what they want. Everybody has their own wants. Everybody has their own preferences. So as you keep going, you keep adding more. If you're satisfied with the first time, you could just add more water to make it smoother, and when it gets smooth enough, you could just turn the stove off. and we're done. Okay, so this is the end result. For the stew, I mixed the stew and the Ewedu together, so that's how it's supposed to look like. Although when my mom makes it, it's gonna look way better. But yeah, this is my first time making it, and I'm gonna get better, so thank you for watching.